customer. My mother also has a shop in Birdsboro, a vintage antique shop, which she opened. This is going to be
This June will be 3 years we were there.
Yes.
And we have a variety of vintage, retro, just the eclectic variety. Everything is hand-picked for its uniqueness. We have loads of stuff because some customers come in and they ask, is all this yours? And it's like, yeah. So we have from hats to chairs, mirrors, belts, shoes, pictures, jewelry, anything vintage or unique. We kind of have it. So that's the Touch of Grace vintage portion, and we change weekly. You'll always see new items when you come in. And we try to be reasonable. If we purchase things reasonable, we pass it off. And a lot of people come in and say, well, you could get a lot more. And we know we can, but, you know, we're not in it to get rich. We're just in it to share our treasures. But getting rich wouldn't hurt.
and also clear the basement. But,
What are your hours? What are your hours?
Oh, we're open Wednesday through Saturday, noon to 5, or by appointment. And we have cards we're going to pass out to everyone. And if you bring the card in with you, it's good for 20% off your total purchase.
Thank you.
Now, would you need to see the things before we brought them?
No.
You don't have to look at them ahead of time.
And I also would like to do a little raffle today to make things a little interesting. So if I can get you ladies to fill out a card just with your first name only, I am going to pick a name, and one of you ladies can pick any hat of your choice. Everyone's okay. And I just want to grab a few samples of the body product if you don't mind. But first I do want to ask if you ladies moisturize daily.
Yes.
And it's okay if you don't, but a show of hands for those who do moisturize daily. It's so essential, especially during the cold winter months or just in general, just to moisturize the skin. And there's so many products out now. I actually work part-time at Boscov's as a buyer's assistant, and, I'm sorry, I was losing focus of what I was saying. They have Estee Lauder and Clinique and all those other type of brands, which are great. But for the under eyes and the bags and the lines, it really lies with moisturization. To moisturize those areas, and that you'll notice the fine lines start to disappear. So I'm just going to grab a few things if you don't mind. Excuse me.
Excuse me, is your shop with your daughter's shop too?
We're together, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And this is right in Birdsboro?
Yes, it's on East First Street and
Is that your main street in Birdsboro?
Well, the main street,
Bless
Gary,
you.
help me out here,
Is 345.
is 345, which
Main.
used to be 82, which is Main Street. But it's right off the main strip,
Okay.
yes.
We're going.
Like there's only a couple traffic lights in
And
Birdsboro.
Grace,
Yeah,
did
yeah,
you
yeah.
always love things that were,
Old and vintage, yes.
yes, for
See,
even like
this
when you
is
were
my
in the... But I mean, even
No,
out
Old
in
and
the
vintage.
market,
He's
you
getting
say
there.
you
Yes,
appreciate
yes.
things that had
Always
a
Yes.
history.
And like I was just saying to her, even the homes, I'll take old any day.
Oh,
The ones
yeah,
that are
absolutely.
built in 2 weeks. Yeah, yeah. But, and he likes it as well, so it's not like, what are you getting that for? Sometimes I say it to him.
And like the gentleman was saying earlier, just bringing the personal touch back to the products and the items, and that's where I get the appreciation for the vintage items. I'm a bit younger than my mother, so so I didn't grow up with those type of items, and they're just so well made, and there was so much love and thought put into the items, even the hats. And especially working at Boscov's now, I see things coming, from overseas, and it's losing that personal touch. It's just, it's production. And some of the items, the dresses I get from my mother, I look at the tag and it said handmade. So I really, I appreciate those type of things. And here I have a whipped body butter. And what this is made of is shea butter, organic coconut oil, jojoba oil, and hemp seed oil. And I combine all those together and I mix it at a certain temperature and I allow it to sit for about a day or two, store it, and then I whip it together. So it gives it a nice creamy feel. And you ladies are more than welcome to try the body scrub. I'll leave that in the bathroom just so you could try it on your hands. And then the whipped body butter will be, you know, the dessert for your skin. And I just wanted to give, do you mind holding that? Just wanted to give you guys a few pointers. It's not just our product that's natural. You're able to really take care of your skin for a reasonable amount. And the thing I wanted to talk to you ladies about today was checking the labels when you're buying certain products, because a lot of it contains alcohol or it will smell wonderful, but those fragrances are just used to, you know, cover the chemicals that are actually being used. So my very favorite product in the world right now is coconut oil. Unrefined and just extra virgin. And unrefined, that just means it's straight from the coconut itself and it's not going through a heating process. Because once you do heat some of the products, it's taking away from, you know, the nutrients in the actual product. And since
Coconut oil is great too to drink. It helps diarrhea and things
oh,
like that.
absolutely.
I want to ask you, and you see more now on shelves than you did long ago.
Absolutely.
The coconut. The one thing, I used to be a hairdresser and a manicurist. One of the reasons I had to get out of the beauty shop business is because of asthma and cigarette smoke and hairspray.
Yes.
And one of the worst things in the world is the acetone
Oh, absolutely.
in your nail polish remover.
Absolutely.
It's highly flammable. People are very allergic to it. And I thought years ago, I was doing a lot of advocacy for people with disabilities. And we went over to the Fairgrounds Mall and we're trying to get them to use something without acetone in the nail salon, because right next door was a food place.
Oh.
And they were losing business because the smell was coming
Wow.
over them. And I thought they had done something a long time ago to change the acetone.
It's still around, unfortunately, and since we do like to get our nails, you know, painted and what have you, and it does have to come off before they chip, the best bet is in a situation like that, we can't take away the bad, so we just want to add the good. So, you know, coconut oil is great for the cuticles as well. So, you know, until
There
they
are
do
some
find...
now. There are some natural nail salons that I
Yeah.
can
Oh, yeah.
It's in my missing shopping center. It's called MAC, M-A-K, and that's a natural nail salon. And there's also a local company called Honeybee Gardens that makes natural nail polish and nail polish remover.
Wow.
So it is not acetone based. So there are, you know, little things that you can find in other places for that.
Well, with all these 99 and $1 shops,
That's the
and I
thing.
swear to God, all the stuff is coming from China.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and instead of paying, I don't know how much you would have to pay for natural, you get something for $1, and of course it's got the acetone.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Just finding ways to take care of yourself internally, externally, without, you know, going completely broke. So that's the thing. Just looking around. Another one of my favorite things is apple cider vinegar, and a lot of ladies, I love it.
You can use
know,
that for a lot.
I drink it. I clean my face with it. I take a little cotton ball and. I like Bragg's. That's one of my favorite, and it has the mother in it, and the mother is actually where the nutrients lie. So I take a little cotton ball and I dab a little bit of apple cider vinegar on it, and I just, you know, I cleanse my face with that at night, and that's about it. Because in the morning I use a body scrub. Actually, let me hold that, please. This is my favorite. We just constructed this. It's Himalayan sea salt, and 90% of this is coconut oil. So majority of it is coconut oil and Himalayan sea salt, and that's actually it. And I'm just gonna pass this around.
And this is a body scrub.
Yes, that's a body scrub, but the Himalayan sea salt, it's fine enough. I use it on my face maybe once every 2 weeks because you don't want to use a scrub on your face daily. Because your skin has a bio layer, so once you strip that, then that's where the wrinkles or
Would that be good also like for your hands?
Oh, absolutely.
I had a scrub and
Almond bars.
I ran out
Oh.
of, I can't remember whose it was anymore, but I work in the garden and
Oh,
I would put it on my
look.
hands, and it would take all that roughness away.
Absolutely.
So you can, because I cook with the sea salt, the Himalayan
Oh,
sea,
I
and
love
I
it.
know how it is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband had coconut oil that he used for his hair,
And there you
and how men are sometimes, they get these big ideas and then all of a sudden you didn't need the coconut oil anymore.
I'm in here.
Oh, But I use, because it's unrefined and it's
Absolutely.
pure, I use it on my legs and everything.
everything.
So a lot of your products, if not most of them, are all natural?
Yes, everything. Wow.
And you make them yourself?
Yes, I make them, and then she puts a little touch of grace on it because she jazzes up the tops of the mason jar because again we're adding that personal touch. And a big thing I want to tell everyone is a lot of things you can honestly do yourself. If you do want to exfoliate really good, you could take a little bit of cane sugar out of your out of your canister in the kitchen. Work it into your body wash or whatever you bathe with. And that alone is just like a nice exfoliate to just get the dead skin off.
Do you hold classes?
I do not, but
Did you ever think of doing that?
I have. Only because, no, and the main reason being, I don't want a lot of people to walk around ignorant and not knowing how to take care of their skin because it's really, really simple. YouTube is my best friend. The internet alone. If you have any questions, you could even just type it in. Can't believe everything, but it definitely helps.
Yeah, it's still nice hearing it from a person.
Thank you.
I mean, I like the internet, but again, you're saying about the
personal touch.
personal, absolutely, and we have lost that completely. Go in a store and ask them about a product.
Yeah.
I used to work at Hess's, so I know about the personal touch. Okay, and that means a lot still to people
Absolutely.
and the quality and everything. So and you seem like you're so knowledgeable, and the thing that I'm getting is that you care.
Yes.
And you really like what you're doing, and that's why I think classes, for women, because
Absolutely.
it's not only with beauty, but you know some other things, and I think we just need to get back to nature again.
You're
The natural
absolutely.
thing.
You're absolutely.
So if you
right.
ever run classes, please let.
Thank you. And we have well, I can say
Do you have a
we did
website?
something. Yes, we do.
Good.
And it's a touchofgracebody.com. I'll hand out the cards for that also. And our prices are very, very reasonable. It's not, again, to get rich. It's just to help people. And our biggest motivation, to be completely honest with you, and on the website you'll see a testimonial from a gentleman who had psoriasis on his hands and was using the product. We were at the Kutztown Folk Festival last year, and he came by. He wasn't sure. We have to sell a little bit extra to the guys. No offense, but
I'm in here.
we gave him a little sample. And have you know it? How long was the festival?
9 days.
10 days, 9,
It was
10
10
days.
days.
10
By
now.
the 10th
10
day,
days.
he came back and got an entire jar. And
Wow.
then a year later, 1 year later, he comes to the shop and then gives that testimonial. And that's the things that we like to hear and what drives us the most.
They completely cleared him up. He said
Oh,
he had
absolutely. Before I go to bed,
all
I-
kinds of, prescriptions, doctors he
Yeah.
went to, and everything. And he said
This is the only
he would
thing.
just bleed when he just moved his fingers,
Oh, my.
and it would just crack. He couldn't put his hands in his pockets or anything. and then he started applying the product.
This here, the whip body butter.
And he came in and he showed us his hands, and they just amazing, you know, what it did for him.
Problem
he
I
said-
find out from that